What is up, legends? We are back in silver and blood. All right. So, what I want to do is talk about a little bit of having a little bit more fun out of the safe build that I was doing before. That works. But we're gonna have a little bit more interesting gameplay. So being that I got Jane, let's actually talk about that. What Jane allows you to do is go 1-3-1, which is one tank, 3 DPS, and 1 healer. But there's a caveat on that because Jane is technically a bruiser. She's not really a tank. However, you can build her to sustain herself well enough that she won't get wrecked. So let's explain that real quick. It's not going to be that long of a video. Obviously, if you are new to the channel, by all means, like and subscribe. Always like new people, and always fun to have people come in and see your content. All right. So Jane is a very interesting character. She is considered a melee medium equipment character. You guys can see right here. She is considered church as well. Obviously, she is AoE DPS warrior, and she is crescent moon. You guys can see right here. In control. Her control is actually really interesting. So her first skill is electric incarceration. Joan combines her shield and her spear to form a long circular saw, which looks amazing, by the way. Then she enters the electrified state for 15 seconds, dealing 900% attack damage to enemies in a cone. Each hit has a 50% chance to apply stacks of induction. The hit target and 1 random enemy within range. It's pretty good. It's pretty consistent too. It says random enemy, but everything there will get wrecked. So what she's going to do a lot of the time with the electrified is cause stun. So if things are around her, for the most part, she's going to stun things around her, which is extremely useful. When they actually get stunned, they can't do anything, which is actually really amazing. Silver Flash is a special, activates once every basic attack, stuns the target for 2 seconds. Again, stun is pretty good. It helps her sustain as well, and then you can just truck stuff down. Then you have Sweep, which is her normal, does like a little cone, okay on damage, and then the high power armor, which is a talent. During the electrified state, Joan's basic attack applies induction, which she pretty much brings out. You're going to see that and go crazy with it. So what you're going to do is, being that this character is going to be a little bit vulnerable, she does not have tanky stuff. Her control is kind of like part of her tanky. So you want to level up her equipment, which is medium right here. So we're going to do that. Brings you up to 710, extra physical defense, and then again you can get these in the store. You guys know how much the store rocks, so we don't have to really go into that. More HP up again, and then defense on that. You want to focus more so on this character in medium, because you're going to need to make it so that she can actually sustain and hold her ground to be there long enough to clear out stuff and help the tank ultimately. You also want to actually put some over here into Banquet to push up the affinity, because that's going to push your HP and your attacking, your defense, and your magic defense up as well. Okay, back up. Then you have your gear. You want to spoil, for the most part, you want to spoil the character in gear. Now we have blue gear over here. I know everybody else is at the max on what they need, so I can just actually go in and do this, and then more again over here, 708, a little bit more attack. And we're getting to the point now where she is pretty nice and holding her own now. You can also put more if you want to put things into the church and stuff like that. Also know that at 80, you're going to start to have to go out into the baseline characters, so you can go beyond 80. I actually didn't do it as quickly as I was supposed to. I was supposed to do it last night and I fell asleep. So I had to take the people out and let the 4 hours reset as far as going higher. So show you what I mean. Right here, like I did an hour ago, I was supposed to do it last night before I went to bed. So when I woke up today, it would be ready, but I like completely forgot. What you can end up doing is you're gonna put all of your baseline characters that have the easy ability to limit break in the team, and then you're gonna actually blood fusion the characters that you can't do that with. Like my Joan and my Yagurazo only have one copy, so I can't do that with them. So Joan is already in the spot already, and so Triss is okay. So what I'm gonna end up actually doing is I'm gonna end up resetting Triss and Yagurazo, and then put them in the infusion, and then put Seti and Noah in the team, and then continuously go over them, because you see Gestel, Noah and Seti and Puza and Aona all have their full complement, so we can go up to 160 with them. So now I can just turn around and limit break all those characters. I was supposed to have done that earlier, but you know, your boy forgot. Get tired out here. So with that said, let's go into a few things. Let's now over here, this is all done. Do some stages so you can see what I'm talking about. So she can pretty much hold her own. However, you do need to help just a little bit. All right, so if you know that stuff is going to be taking a lot of damage, like we want to change the side. So Yagurazo can go over there. She can just take these two over here. That's fine. If you feel that there's still going to be a lot on her, you can move your DPS over. Like we can just move stuff over here. These are extra help on DPS anyway, and you have everything over here. So they'll just get rocked, and then she'll turn around and help out Yagurazo as well. So let's go ahead in. We'll slow it down so you can see what's happening. There's her electric. She just wiped it out. They're stunned. They got hit in the back by it. We're gonna run over there and wreck him. And she still has her ultimate going. Now she's gonna run over there. You see all the stuns popping up right there. She's like a runaway train, basically, once you get all that going. And then you saw the stun again. Like she stunned 3 things at the same time. This is an extremely fun character to use. So you can do that with most of the bruiser medium armor characters. In fact, our special character that is in the banner is along those lines as well. We got a new point. Give me that. Do a few more. Now against big bosses, like like the big bosses, like that doesn't work. However, her DPS component still does. All right, so you see right here, this is going to be interesting. I'm actually going to have to let that. Yeah, and Pluto should be okay. No, they're definitely backlining me. There's nothing I can do about it. Unless I put another tank in and then go 3 wide. Nah, we ain't doing that. But it's fine. But now she's into that. Their whole front line is going bye-bye. And then she's already ready to wreck. She's about to stun this next hit. Yep. Just like a runaway train. So much fun. All right, I'm gonna show you something else kind of cool. So she needs 5 points to go into that. Oh, this is a good one to actually do it. If I do this, are you gonna run over? You are. Great. All right, so here's something cool. What you can do is you can go down, see what I just went in over here. You can go down here to the cards, and my first specials are naturally going to be Jane, then Yggdrasil, and then Iona, and then, you know, whatever else they can come up with after that. But the reason why I want Jane to do it is because I want Jane to knock these characters out as soon as possible to go into the DPS and help everything else. She's doing 2 roles. She's doing tank and she's doing ad clear out at the same time. So hopefully she'll be able to do her job in a quick enough time that can get over there to help Yggdrasil, because he's actually going to be holding 4 characters over there, which he should be fine anyway. And we're having Pusa taking the archer hit, and they're dead. Alright, and then she's gonna go and wreck that over there, but Yggdrasil is holding it down anyway. Yeah, so you can go safe, which is why I said like a little bit more fun. You can go safe and like go with tank, like where I had the 2 tanks set up, but that takes longer, and that doesn't allow you, if you're like building a character and everything else like this, it's easier to build multiple equipment classes, so you can actually spread out the gear and, like, you know, ultimate stuff. And like the 2 tanks is you're gonna have to gear 2 tanks basically, and then you're sharing the gear, like, so you have like a tank, which is the heavy, then you got the medium, then you got like the light, everything like that. It just makes things a little bit easier gearing wise. About to get a blue piece, getting the rare out here. All right, this will be the last one, then we'll go summon, see if we get a new character. I guess it doesn't matter. I want... No, go over there. I want you to help Jane. Why won't you stay over there? What the heck? Here you go. All right. They're GG'd. That one's done over there. Now she's gonna run over here and run wild. Was that full tank? I think it was. And there's the EX up there. Snatch that while we're here. 4 or 6. Okay, and that's Jane in a nutshell. So hopefully, you know, you guys get it. There's nothing for me to really... I mean, I guess I could level... Can I go past? Will it let me? Yeah, well. So what I'll do is we'll overstack Infusa. We're waiting. It's fine, because we're still using her. For now, anyway. Might not be using her after this summon. We'll see. So we want to go after Lamia, but we do have 20 summon over here because I did 2 chapters so far and got the 20 summon. And I still don't have 100 over here to do this, so that's fine. Yeah. Okay. That's a negative on that. All right, Lamia. See if we can get you, then I can, you know, put you out here to have some fun with your floaty self. So it's about to keep going. All right, one more. Oh. That was my last bit of currency too. If there was ever a summon music you let rock, it's that. Oh. Okay. Definitely not Lamia. I mean, I ain't mad to see it. Okay. See if I can make use of you. I guess I have both of them now. They're heavy. Ancestry. Physical damage too. The unfortunate of this is I might not be able to. She could be used in spot. I can do it that way. Yeah, I can use it that way. Those times where I actually like that last fight, but I still just DPS through it, so it didn't matter. So you can just be, yeah, I definitely could, the way that, and then she's like a summoner too. Yeah, I can make use of this. That's actually pretty good. This is the first time I got a transcend character too. I have her original, don't I? I guess I don't. I'm thinking of my other account. That's fine. So that's all I got for you guys. And at this one, we did end up getting a character. We got some characters out here. Like, the game ain't stingy. Definitely not stingy. We got Reza, Nicole, and now we got Transcendent Amy to go along with Trish, Yaguzo, and Joan. Like, you know, you get some characters out here. This game definitely don't leave you hanging. Catch you guys later. Peace. Thank you for watching the video all the way to the end. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I love everybody who stops by. You guys always make my day with your comments. It's always funny and whimsical and gives me a reason to keep going. So be legendary, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.